Good evening, this is Walter Cronkite. This show is rated A for adult viewing. It is intended for mature audiences. Parents may wish to consider whether it should be viewed by siblings too young to understand the content, or for the older, incontinent members of the family reduced to a permanent state of bedlam and delirium. Join me tonight in welcoming a fine show of entertainment. That's the way it is.
How you doing? Great to see you again. Welcome to the 6th McWeirdilleo's Sampler Show. I'm Mark Landy. I've been your host for the past 5 shows. It's nice to be back. I bet you didn't think you were going to see us again. We're coming to you from the beautiful and illustrious Foothill College campus, located in the scenic Los Altos Hills, the foothills of the Bay Area. And I'd like to welcome a couple sponsors to tonight's show. One of them is Happy Smile Health Plan, the health plan for business and families. The HMO that's always there. We're there when you owe us, not when you need us. And by Putrescence Pet Products, the makers of fetid cat litter. Just put some in an undersized litter box in the middle of a sunny kitchen when guests are coming for dinner with no ventilation, and you'll have fetid in no time at all. Putrescence Pet Products. We're the people that could care less. And now, let's imbibe in a little musical selection. We're going to hear from a band that was with us once before, HAVOC. And they're going to wreak some havoc with you right now.
Well, good evening and welcome back. We're speaking with 3 gentlemen, successful individuals, and this is What's My Line? And these 3 gentlemen are 3 talented musicians and songwriters, entertainers, philanthropists, and thespians, uniquely and collectively, 3 members of the local band HAVOC. They've been on our show once before, and we, because the demand was so great, from themselves, I mean, they rang our phone off the hook, I'm telling you, no, because they did so well, and we wanted to have them back again. And I thought this would be a good time to sort of talk with them and find out casually and candidly what it's like for a local band, people struggling, trying to gain recognition for themselves, get people to listen, what it's like going out there and struggling. Let me first introduce each one of them. We have gentlemen, let's start with Mike here. There are 2 mics here, you say, so it's going to be confusing. But let's start with Mike closest to me. If each of you could just say your name and what you play.
I'm Mike Elwood. I'm on Dating Games because I'm looking for it. Oh. I'm Mike Elwood.
That was last week.
I play rhythm guitar and HAVOC.
I'm Frank Rodrigues, and I play lead, sometimes rhythm, depends how I feel.
Yeah, and I'm Mike Masterson. I yodel.
Mike yodels.
From time to time. Actually, I sing. Thank you.
And there we have it. That's a good point. Now, Mike Elwood, tell me, what makes you a little different? What do you think gives you guys an edge?
Well, it's got to be about the 4,000 decibels that we play. I'd have to say, Mark. Melts most people, and
Volume definitely is.
They seem to like that very much.
The sheer shock value of your performance. Now,
We have a
would you
vocabulary, too.
would you say that you're strictly a hard rock band? I mean, is that strictly what you do, Frank? What would you say?
I'm pretty much. It's original hard rock. It's in between, you know, sometimes one of our songs is hard rock, sometimes it's really heavy metal, sometimes a little thrash.
And on Wednesday nights we do polka.
Are you two going to be coming in the forefront more with your guitar playing now that you're going through a change in the personnel? Sticking pretty much the same format, or?
Well, I think we're going to try a little bit more, a little high-tech type of sound. The traditional stuff is kind of getting cliche because so many people are doing it.
Right.
And trying to interact maybe a little guitar MIDI with some sequencing and all that.
A little metal tech, you know.
Yeah, and add a little background filler to it just to make it more of a ballsier sound.
I see. Ballsier.
Yeah, you got that low-end thump to it.
I see. So we're speaking about elephantine testes here. Now, a lot of people say, you know, the younger kids get into hard rock and it's purely because it's just sex and there's a chance for them to get their youthful aggressions out. What do you think it is? What do you think that why people, especially younger people, just go so crazy over this the hard rock scene? What do you think it is?
It's the sex.
It's definitely
money.
the sex.
Definitely the sex and money.
It's the aggressions.
But if you want to get really, really, really technical about it,
It's just the sex.
it's just the sex.
Well, listen, I want to tell you guys a quick bit of news I heard. I think you'll find this interesting. There's a woman out now. I forget the name of her band, but she was on a circuit interview show on one of the network channels, and she's I think she's from Marin. She's a wealthy housewife type, and she's decided to leave her family and husband, who's filing for divorce, and go into singing hard rock. She's become a hard rock singer. She's donned the leather and with the silver studs and the sort of sadomasochistic B&D kind of image, and she's singing this kind of music. She's left her family and her lifestyle behind. What do you think of that?
I like to meet her.
Well, gentlemen, it's been fascinating. I'd like to thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us on It's My Trip and Dig It.
Thanks, Mark.
We'll be right back after this interruption. I think we're going to do a little bit from the band here, and we'll be back with our late night feature, Naughty Nell, Diapers, Bankers.
Bye-bye.